Well, hey guys, good morning. It is John C. Morley here, Serial Entrepreneur. I've been noticing that we're getting the shows done a little bit earlier. It seems to be working better that way. Anyway, you guys can always watch them 24 hours a day by visiting believemeachieve.com. If this is your first time here, I want to take the opportunity to personally welcome you. If you're coming back, I want to take this moment to say thank you and welcome back to Inspirations for Your Life, the ever popular podcast show to help you become a better version of yourself. Before we get the show kicked off again, a big thank you and welcome to everyone. I want to let you know what the weekly master topic is. So those of you who don't know, we start our show on Saturday and we finish up actually on a Friday. So this week's master topic is everyday wisdom on doing what's right. That is our master topic. The granular topic for today, Wednesday, October 29, 2025. Hey, by the way, have you figured out what you're going to be for Halloween? You just have one more day, and then it's Halloween after that. So after tomorrow, it's Halloween. So if you have not figured out what you want to be, I think about what you want to do today because you don't have too much time left. All right. So today's granular topic is practical bravery in everyday life. Series 4, show 44. Episode number 5. Without any further ado, we're going to kick this off. But first, if you are thirsty, I just finished having something not too long ago. But if you want some water, RO, maybe you want a snack, a beverage, hot or cold, some nuts, fruits, sweet, tart, healthy or not, that's totally up to you. Feel free to get that and come on back to the show. So welcome, everyone. Yes, this is season 4. Wow, I can't believe season 4. Show 44. That means, guys, do you know what that means? I don't want to scare anybody, but do you know what that actually means? So there are 52 weeks, guys, in a year, okay? That means we have 8. Can you believe that? We have like 8 left. 52 weeks in a year, and we've already completed 44. That means we have 8 weeks left of the show. Okay, so, but we still have lots of episodes, right? Because we have 7 episodes. So we still have more time, but that's how many weeks we have left. And so it's show 44, episode 5 of Inspirations for Your Life. And so that means on December 31st, we will close show, actually season 4, and January 1st, 2026 will open season 5. Wow. Being on the air now, starting our 5th year and celebrating 4 years on the air. Inspirations for Your Life with your host, of course, myself, John C. Morley. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm an accomplished engineer, marketing specialist, video producer, podcast host, dedicated coach, graduate student, and above all, a passionate lifelong learner. It's my privilege and pleasure to be here with everyone. Through my diverse experiences and relentless pursuits of growth, I deliver dynamic inspiration and practical insights to help you thrive in your personal and professional life. Get ready, everyone, to turn everyday challenges into opportunities for leadership. You ready? Purpose, and of course, real impact as we unlock practical bravery together. Are you ready, guys? Number 1. Bravery means voicing what's fair, even when others stay silent. Sometimes standing up for what's right means being the only voice in the room that's speaking. True bravery is about advocating for fairness, even when it might be unpopular or uncomfortable. By refusing to play along with silence, you light the way for others to follow and set a standard for ethical conduct in your environment. Remember what I said, guys? A lot of people say, hey, you can hang around with us, but by the way, just don't say anything. And what they mean by that is, see, when you don't say anything, that's a polite way of basically getting you to agree with what's going on. You probably didn't know this, but when you're quiet, you don't say anything, you're agreeing to what's going on. Even if you don't really, you are signifying to everyone else that you agree by you being quiet. So if you hang around somebody, you don't like what they're doing and you can't speak up, well, don't hang around them anymore because you'll be associated with that negative activity. Number 2, courage is choosing to fix small wrongs before they grow big. Great leaders notice tiny cracks before they become fissures. Addressing minor injustices, a missed credit, an ignored idea, a forgotten thank you, prevents bigger problems down the line. It takes courage, everyone, to act early, but that's what keeps teams healthy and relationships strong. And I know sometimes it's a hard feat for a lot of people. How do you deal with this? And I think it comes down to the fact of being who you are. Be you and not someone else. Everyone else is taken. So go ahead and just be you. Number 3, guys, standing up starts with the word no. That's right, no. Doesn't have to be a nasty no or a loud no. Use it wisely. Saying no can carry the weight of wisdom. It signals boundaries, it protects your principles, and sometimes shields others from harm. Remember, guys, refusing requests that contradict your values is a powerful act of bravery and, of course, self-respect. Number 4, guys, defend someone who feels unheard. Your support lifts more than spirits. Giving your voice to someone who isn't, being listened to. It's an act of solidarity. It's more than kindness. It's an investment in their confidence and growth. When you choose to advocate for the overlooked, you empower them to rise and be seen. Yeah. Number 5, guys, true leaders protect those who can't protect themselves. I bet you didn't know that. Leadership demands action, not just words. Championing those who are vulnerable or marginalized defines your legacy. True leaders make sure that every member of their team feels safe, valued, and protected from unfair treatment. Are you ready for number 6? Number 6 is this. Saying sorry when you slip is the quietest form of honesty. Admitting mistakes requires humility and integrity. Apologizing even for small missteps shows maturity and earns deep respect. It's proof that you value truth over ego and place relationships above being right. Number 7, guys, refusing gossip is choosing integrity over, of course, popularity. Gossip is a tempting fate, shortcut to connection and entertainment, but rejecting it preserves trust and honesty in your entire community. It takes a backbone to walk away from rumors, but that quiet strength is noticed and admired. Number 8, guys, helping a neighbor rebuild confidence is the boldest, kindest. Sometimes the most courageous thing you can do is help someone rediscover their strength. Yeah, that's pretty powerful. Offer encouragement, share positive feedback, and remind them of their abilities. You see, bravery lifts others up, one kind word at a time. Yeah. One kind word at a time. Number 9, kind actions in private show your real character. What you do when nobody's watching reveals your true self and the character of who you are and who you're becoming. Private gestures of support or honesty form the backbone of strong teams and enduring legacies. Bravery flourishes in the quiet moments, not just those public ones that everyone gets applauded over. Number 10, speak up even if your voice shakes. Truth matters more than comfort. Speaking up for what's true, even as your heart races, sends the message out that comfort will never trump integrity. It's uncomfortable to be the lonely voice, but your courage plants seeds for wider change and lasting respect. Okay. Number 11, guys. Number 11 is all about celebrating. Celebrating the quiet heroes who make life, well, better behind the scenes. Some bravery is subtle, lived out in the shadows by those who don't seek credit. Take time to acknowledge unsung contributors, the backbone of any successful venture. Their humility and their dedication inspire greatness in others. And I think that's something we as a culture need to aspire to. We need to understand that sometimes, the world might be saying to do something, but that might not be the greatest thing for the greater good of all concerned, meaning you and the people around you. So think before you act, for we cannot take back whatever passes our lips. I think that's an important thing. Number 12, guys. Number 12 is this. Bravery is walking away from what's wrong, not just confronting it. It often takes more courage to leave an unhealthy job, relationship, or a situation than to stay and fight. Knowing when to stop and step back is a sign of pure strength, and your example encourages others to pursue what's right for them. I know that can sound hard. I know that can feel uncomfortable. But I said, guys, you got to practice getting comfortable being uncomfortable, right? That is the whole key of life. And when we do that, we start realizing that, hey, I'm getting used to this. Number 13, guys. Number 13 is all about things like holding the door for someone whose hands are full. Little actions are big. Big changes come from, well, small, consistent gestures. When you choose to help with simple needs, you build trust and camaraderie. Every act of kindness adds up and fuels an environment where everyone feels supported. And I think that's what we all want in life. We want others to feel supported, because when others feel supported, guess what? We feel supported. And that continuous positive circle just goes around and around and around and around. It could be something so simple. It could be putting a smile on your face. It could be bringing somebody at the office a cup of coffee from, whether it's Dunkin' Donuts or whether it's just from the canteen right inside the office there, right? So number 14, guys, is risk a little awkwardness to point out a problem. Yeah. And the change may start small. Don't be disillusioned by it. Raising difficult issues can feel, well, uncomfortable, but it's the first step to real progress. By confronting challenges head on, you set the tone for honest feedback and inspire others to be proactive problem solvers. See, that's important, guys. We're here to be problem solvers. We're not here to create issues. We're also not here to get the most applause, although some people want that. I'm not saying you shouldn't get applause. I'm just saying your whole goal should not be doing something for an external reward. Your reward should be internal. If you get an external reward, great, but you didn't do it for the external reward, right? That's important. Number 15, be the bridge. When friends disagree, healing comes from unity. Conflict, unfortunately, is inevitable, but becoming a mediator requires courage. By helping others find common ground, you foster something called harmony and growth. And proving that, ladies and gentlemen, relationships matter more than winning arguments. I've always said, you may lose some you may lose some battles, but you're gonna win the war. You got to pick and choose the battles you want to win. Number 16, guys. Refuse shortcuts at all costs, right? We've heard the slogan from Wendy's, they don't cut corners. That's why their hamburgers have corners on them. Everyone else, McDonald's, Burger King, they all have round burgers. They cut the corners. But Wendy's doesn't cut the corners. So refuse shortcuts that cheat others while chasing success. It's easy to want to cut corners. Like, oh, we could just go this way. But that's going to eventually burn us. Quick story. When, I love to sail. And doing competitive sailing when I was younger, there were different buoys. And without giving you all the details, well, if you were to, let's say, miss the buoy and you didn't go around it, now that would be cutting corners. If no one saw you, okay, most people just proceed. Now, even if no one saw me, I still would go around that buoy, okay? Somebody could be watching me behind, but I know what's right. And I know that if I placed like first, second, or third, I knew that it wouldn't be honestly. So I would go back around and I'd make sure, because maybe you were sailing too tight or out too far. And because of that, you either overshot the buoy, right? You didn't go around it. You overshot it. So you got to come back, turn around, and go back around the buoy. Not a big deal. But again, even if no one's watching, you should still reround that buoy. Success attained by compromise lacks real value. It's brave to choose the longer ethical path and reject opportunities that come at another's expense. This approach ensures a reputation that lasts longer than any temporary win. That's important, guys. Make sure no one eats alone. Number 17. Belonging is courage, too. Invite someone to join you, especially if they seem left out. Community and inclusion are acts of bravery, sending the message that everyone matters. Your outreach might change someone's entire day, or better, their life. Number 18. Please pay attention to those ignored. See everyone's worth. Look beyond the usual faces and the voices that you hear. Recognizing value in everyone, no matter their role, demonstrates vision and pure heart. Bravery is seeing past the surface and choosing connection over convenience. Think about that for a moment. I think that's a very valuable set of words. And a lot of times, you might go back and watch these shows later, like I said, at believemeachieve.com. And sometimes you might get an aha moment because maybe you were not in the same place as when you were watching the show. Something might click differently. That's why I always encourage people to watch the shows again and again. Number 19, call out unfairness gently. Don't be this abrupt, let's say referee. It plants seeds of change, because if you did something, you wouldn't want to be abruptly called out, would you? No, you'd want to be politely told, maybe in private. You don't need to raise your voice to address injustice. Sometimes gentle reminders are the most effective. Hey, Paul, you missed the buoy. Oh, yeah, I'll go around it. You don't need to be, this big Gestapo. Kind firmness helps others listen and encourages thoughtful reflection, paving the way for true progress. Number 20, guys, refuse to laugh at a joke that hurts someone else. It takes bravery to opt out of humor that degrades or humiliates or excludes people, whether it's race, religion, sexual orientation, creed, color, political party. Your silence signals what's unacceptable and redirects the culture toward empathy and respect. Number 21, stand with someone who's being excluded. Strength is in numbers. Joining someone on the sidelines isn't just kind, it's a statement. You communicate inclusion and unity, transforming outsiders into valued members. After all, you might have been an outsider once upon a time. Together, even a small group can shift the mood of an entire room. I think that's something that's pretty remarkable. I mean, you've probably gone to parties before, and there's the people that talk to people, and then there's the other people, and then you're on one side, and those same people aren't talking to you. I think it's crazy how, um, you know, even grammar school, high school, and some colleges, the students alienate each other. It could be in groups, it could be in religious organizations, but I see it myself. I see alienation in places where God's supposed to be. I see alienation where it's supposed to be a safe space. I see alienation because people are looking for some way to get ahead of you. And if they can report you or they can alienate you, they're hoping that might distract you so you don't get that far. And then they can eventually, let's say, surpass you. Number 22, choose patience over the push to be first. Being first in the line is not such a big deal. I remember being grammar school and always wanted to rush to be first. And a couple times I didn't make it to be first. I was last. And the kids in the line were a little bit hurtful. Oh, you couldn't get here fast enough. You're last. And the teacher didn't say anything. But this kept happening. And so one day, she took the line, and we were all standing in line, and we walked out. We were going to go to the playground. We walked out to the hallway, and normally we'd walk out and go out one door. So she decided to do something interesting. So we all walked out, and again, I'm last. She said, "Okay, everyone, please turn around, face the opposite direction." And she then said, "Those that fight to be first will be last, and those that are last will now be first. Congratulations. Last people, you're now first. Please lead the line." That was this awe-inspiring moment. In our fast-paced world, patience can feel like a weakness. Instead, it's a mighty strength. Waiting your turn demonstrates respect and mindfulness, making spaces calmer and more productive. That's important, guys. Share your wins to lift others, not just to shine solo. Announcing success can either inspire competition or community. Use your victories to encourage others and invite them to believe in their own potential, their own journey. Number 24, offer sincere praise. Flattery fades very quickly, but truth sticks. Compliments grounded in truth fuel motivation and bond teams. Take time, guys, to notice genuine effort. Your words of affirmation can alter someone's trajectory. Sometimes instantly, overnight, and sometimes it'll take longer. Number 25, apologize even if no one's watching. Integrity is only real when private. Integrity is demonstrated when there's nothing to gain. Apologizing for quiet slip-ups is the core of self-leadership and sets an invisible standard others aspire to be like. Number 26, recognize when someone's struggling and offer help before they ever ask. Noticing someone's distress without waiting for a request is genuine bravery. Your proactive support builds trust and demonstrates true empathy. Number 27, be firm but kind when holding others accountable. Real growth comes from honest accountability tempered by compassion. Your leadership makes a difference when you balance clarity with kindness. Number 28, guys. Challenge traditions that harm others. Progress needs brave voices. Change doesn't come from comfort zones, questioning outdated practices, especially ones that exclude or hurt, help societies evolve. Be that catalyst who asks, why not do it better? Why not do it another way? Number 29, guys, support someone's dream, even if it's not your own. Championing another's vision shows deep respect. Lifting others' aspirations helps everyone reach greater heights and creates a culture of abundance. That's powerful, guys. Our thoughts create abundance. Number 30, guys, live your values even if you stand alone. Bravery inspires others. Sometimes, guys, you'll be the only one walking your talk. That's okay. Stay true because your example gives silent permission for others to be brave as well. You might say, John, I can't do that because no one else is doing it. That's okay. Be a leader. You don't need to be a follower. Be a leader. I said to you this before. Don't be someone else. They're already taken. Be you. Be unique. And be proud of who you are. As you ponder today or even tomorrow, depending on when you're watching this, think about how you can be brave in life and how you can help others be brave. I encourage you, ladies and gentlemen, to tune into the Inspirations for Your Life podcast with myself, John C. Morley, and allow me to guide you towards a more engaging and impactful life and leadership journey. But ladies and gentlemen, the choice is not up to me. It's up to you. You have to make the choice. I can lead you to the water. I'm not going to force you to drink it, nor would I ever make you do that. You've got to make the choice to want to be brave. I said to you that comfort is nice being under those covers. But being under those covers doesn't get you success. It gets you complacency. Ladies and gentlemen, I am John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. Please do check out BelieveMeAchieve.com for more of my amazing, inspiring creations. I'll catch you guys real soon on another show or another form of media. Take care, everyone. Be well.